Welcome to Oak Grove Interviews. Tonight's very special episode. Actually, it's not tonight. Today's very special episode, I'm going to be explaining what it's like to make a YouTube video. So, the first step is a lot of pain and suffering. So, I need to explain the editing software I use. I use a program called Lightworks. The thing that you need to know about Lightworks is that all the way back in the year 1900, we were still recovering from the War of 1812. Now, the War of 1812 was all about Teddy Roosevelt sending troops down to Venezuela to deal with the pineapple business. Now, 1900 came around, William McKinley took the troops out, but a whole lot of time later, in the 1980s, Ronald Reagan sent the troops back in to take care of the pineapple business. So, that leads us to today. Lightworks sucks. Plain and simple. So the thing about Lightworks is, like, they don't tell you how to do anything, okay? So as soon as you open it up, which is never, it's pain and suffering, okay? You open up a file, and it goes, "Whoa, champ, that file's a little bit too big. How about you condense it a little?" I go, "Shut up, Lightworks." Oh my god, bro. So anyways, what I'm trying to make is that Lightworks is no Sony Vegas Pro. Lightworks is like the dollar store. I'm talking about you walk into Walmart, you walk past the dollar chicken fried steak, you go to the electronics section, and you pull out Lightworks. All you need to know about Lightworks is that you don't use it. Now, even after you're done editing a video and putting everything together, then the trickiest part is actually uploading to YouTube. See, YouTube has something called YouTube Studio, and that's how you're able to upload and do everything. So the thing you need to know is that this is YouTube, and this is me. YouTube detects that I have copyrighted music, 10 seconds of copyrighted music. And you want to know what YouTube says to that? You go, "Hey champ, you know, your channel's really cool, except you're using copyrighted music, bud, which means that you're going to make no money." So you want to know what happens? They reach it. And that's how YouTube Studio works. They're essentially the mafia of this internet, except for the actual mafia on the internet, because I'm a little too scared. Now, there's a thing that you can do about YouTube, and I'm going to call them right now and host my problem.
Hello, this is YouTube support.
Stop! But not all the problems are in the editing software or YouTube itself. Even filming an episode of Oak Grove Interviews can go wrong. One episode I like to note is that in the Miss Aragon interview, at one point the announcements came on, like in the middle of the interview. So it completely ruined it. So that's why there's two different angles, because later on, cameraman Jesus sat down, because he was getting tired. So that's why in the episode there's two different camera angles.
On, go.
So another thing I like to mention is that besides all those problems, is that I still like to have a bit of continuity in every one of my videos. This is why in episode 1, Genesis, I mentioned that I wear socks and sandals a lot. In another one of the Oak Grove music videos, you can see me petting Hank while I have socks and sandals. Another one I like to bring up a lot is me mentioning mug root beer. Episode 2, episode 3, me and Jude chugging mug root beer, he becomes the mug maniac. What is my life? You ruined.
This morning, you've got time for a hot home-cooked breakfast.
Are you kidding?
Great Start's frozen breakfast sandwiches, fresh whole eggs, sausage, and cheese on a buttermilk biscuit.
Are you kidding?
Delicious and piping hot in only 3 microwave minutes. Great Starts from Swanson has a whole line of breakfasts you've got time for.
No kidding.
What were we talking about? I don't remember. All you need to know is that this whole process of editing videos and recording them, it's grueling and it's painful. But you want to know what the best part of it all is that it's fun and painful, but mostly fun. Now there's one part I forgot to mention about all of this, is that 95% of it is just me opening up Gary's mod, alright? Like, uh-oh. And that's how an episode of Oak Grove Interviews is made.